Hello, I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota probate attorney. It's very common to see blended families in Minnesota today. Because there are so many of these families, people should know that estate planning for these families can require special measures. Let me tell you about a Minnesota family. Patty is a 55-year-old woman who lives in Stillwater. She married Peter about 20 years ago and lived happily with him until he passed away from cancer last winter. While she cared very deeply for Peter, Elise, his daughter from a previous marriage, was frankly a constant headache. Elise always seemed to be causing problems and getting into trouble while she lived in the house. Now that Peter has passed away, her stepdaughter Elise is saying that Elise is entitled to Peter's assets. Now Patty is concerned and confused about the situation. Peter never said anything about Elise getting his estate, but Patty doesn't know where to go to ask for help. In fact, last week, Elise and her boyfriend drove off with Peter's truck and his boat. What can Patty do? Well, under Minnesota law, Patty may be entitled to part or all of Peter's estate. However, the first thing that she needs to do is to find out if Peter had a will. If Peter did have a will, she needs to have it determined whether that will is valid. Now, if Peter is like many people, he may have passed away without ever writing a will. If this is the case, Patty may be entitled to the estate under what's called Minnesota's intestacy law. Despite this, people like her stepdaughter Elise may have falsely claimed that the property is what Peter wanted her to have anyway. Now, it can be scary to confront members of the family in this type of situation. So, it's a good idea for Patty to consult with an experienced probate attorney and understand the facts of the case. Once Patty finds out the answers to these questions, she will have a better idea if her stepdaughter Elise is entitled to any of those assets. If Elise is not entitled to anything, she may be in some serious trouble for helping herself to Peter's boat and truck. Patty would be wise to consult with an experienced probate attorney regarding these matters. Since Elise has already started taking these things, time is of the essence. Even if Patty is the beneficiary of some of these items, it may be difficult to recover them once Elise has taken them and perhaps even sold them. Each year in Minnesota, stepfamilies are faced with the passing of a loved one. Spouses of the deceased can be faced with an especially stressful time. Dealing with the loss of a husband or wife and the hurtful actions of stepchildren can be very difficult. During this time, it's important that the spouse seeks good legal advice from an experienced probate attorney to avoid losing out on their fair share of the assets. I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota probate attorney. If you lost a spouse and your stepchildren are laying claim to parts of the estate, I can help. Call me toll-free from anywhere in Minnesota or across the country at 1-888-910-5297 for a free, no-obligation consultation. Thank you, and have a great day.